this video I'm going to be showing you how to lubricate and tension a Dayan Megaminx. This doesn't take much effort and it improves a Dayan Megaminx a lot. So yeah, let's just get right to it. So yeah, the first thing you need to do is disassemble your Megaminx. I've already disassembled one, but for those of you that don't know, the best way to disassemble it is to remove one piece, or remove a few of these pieces. Take one of the caps off, and then unscrew the top. This is for if you're disassembling it entirely, core included. So then you can go ahead and take that off. I'm not going to take this off right now. But once you get that off, then all the pieces should really just fall out. Alright, so once you have your Megaminx apart like I do, you're just going to want to have the core and the center pieces out. We don't need to mess with any of these pieces right now. Alright, so obviously you need lube to lube the core. I use weight 1, which probably not many people use for lubing cores, but yeah, I'm weird. This is how I like my Megaminx. But if you prefer a different weight for 3x3s or whatever, I guess you can go ahead and give that a go, but I use weight 1. Alright, so first thing you're going to do is take one of these pieces. And if you look inside, there's this washer there. What you're going to do is you're going to take some of your lube. You don't need to throw the piece like I did. You're going to take some of your lube, and it doesn't have to be that much. It's just a drop or two. And you're just going to make a little ring around that washer down there. Like so. It's nothing fancy, just a little bit of lube. You don't need to put too much, don't put too little. It's just, you know, doesn't need to be a crazy amount. Not sure if you can see, but there's some down there. Then after that, you can just go ahead and put this back on. And then put this on the core. Screw that. I like to screw it by hand a bit, and then after I do that, what I'll do is I will put a little bit of lube right around here. Again, it doesn't need to be a crazy amount. Definitely if you're using a heavier weight, it will make it gummy, and I personally cannot stand a gummy Megaminx. So yeah, just a little bit. If you do overlube it and you're using a lighter lube, don't worry, it will not last or be gummy for too long. And then I'll just sort of spin this around a bit. Alright, that's good. Alright, now, since this is really loose, I'm just going to hold this. I want to make sure the screw goes in straight, so I don't want to like try to screw like this or something crazy like that. Just screw it in. We're not going to be worrying about the tensions right now. We're just doing this so we can assemble it. And then we'll tension it after it's assembled. Alright, so I'm just going to spin this around to get that lube mixed a bit. Alright, now we're going to go to the opposite side. And we're going to do the same thing to this piece that we did to the other one. So we're going to take this out. We're going to put a little lube on the washer inside. Alright. This back, and then we're going to do the opposite. If you start off from one of these angles, it can be annoying to assemble, so make sure you do the one that's directly across or opposite. Then we're just going to screw this in by hand a bit. And then we're going to go ahead and hold this and put in lube in between. Again, don't go crazy with it, don't be super conservative. It's just, you know, not that difficult. I'm going to spin this around. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and tighten this just so it doesn't fall apart. Alright, so you're going to repeat that same process with these remaining pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so now that the core is lubed, you're going to want to go ahead and assemble the Megaminx. Alright, so now that we've assembled our Megaminx, it's time to tension it. Now, I think a mistake a lot of people make with Dayan Megaminxes is they have it on way too tight of tensions. The best way I feel to tension it is to make it so the ring around the screw is right below the ring outside this little area. So if you notice how the screw, it has this ring, and then there's this outside of it. The best way to tension it is so that is right below there, as you can see. You don't want it on, say, something like this, because that's way too tight. It'll lock and catch all the time. So, yeah, just tension it so that, again, just right below that ring. Works really well. So go ahead and do that for all 12 sides. Alright, so now that we've tensioned all 12 sides, it's time to put the center caps back on. So this part is going to be about how I tension the white side and the gray side, and also to show the color scheme to those that don't necessarily have another Megaminx lying around. You might have a hard time figuring out the scheme. Alright, so we're going to start with the white side. How I tension the white side is I like to have it tighter than the other sides. Not considerably tighter, but just a little bit tighter, because during solves, I will sometimes accidentally turn that layer, and it can be annoying, so I just like to have it a little bit tighter than the other sides, still pretty loose, but again, just a bit tighter. That's what I recommend, at least. Alright, so then we have white, and then we're going to go red, and after red is blue, and after blue is yellow, and yes, I had to look at the other Megaminx, then purple, and then green. So yeah, white, and then green, blue, yellow, purple, and green. Alright, now we're going to go to the opposite side. The side directly opposite of white is going to be gray. A lot of people like to have the last layer looser. I don't like to have it too loose, just a little bit looser. So yeah, just go, if you want to, you can make it a bit looser or not. Totally up to you. But yeah, some people it helps, some people it doesn't. Alright, so then for the other side, the color scheme, put gray on this side, and then in between the green and the purple is light blue, and to the right, orange, then green, then pink, and then tan. So again, we have gray, and then we have in between the green and the purple, light blue, orange, green, pink, and then tan. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you make your Dayan Megaminx better, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.